Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman Cole, Ranking Member DeLauro, and Ranking Member Capter. Located along the lake shores of Lake Michigan, Indiana's 1st Congressional District is at the center of vital port networks in the Great Lakes. The Army Corps of Engineers, Chicago District, is an important federal partner in maintaining this infrastructure and facilitating economic development and environmental stewardship in the region. I'm grateful for this bill that includes funding for the Army Corps for the maintenance of our commercial and recreational harbors and for improving clean water infrastructure for residents of Northwest Indiana. However, I'm deeply disappointed that these essential dollars are undercut by partisan cuts that will slash American jobs, raise energy costs, and make us less safe. This bill doubles down on efforts to eliminate large-scale projects created by the bipartisan infrastructure law. In particular, the bill wipes out the funding for Office of Clean Energy Demonstrations, which is charged with overseeing the development of the hydrogen hub projects. In Northwest Indiana, the Midwest Hydrogen Hub was slated to generate 12,000 direct jobs and over the project's lifetime in manufacturing, infrastructure, and energy sectors. The building trades in my district, the Northwest Indiana Building Trades, were planning and relying on massive investments, only to see these projects undermined by bad policy. In April, it was reported that the Department of Energy sought to kill the project, which had already been awarded for the first tranche of funding. In May, the House Ways and Means Committee released a portion of the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, which aggressively rolled back the clean energy hydrogen tax credit that provided critical economic incentives for hydrogen production. Then in June, BP, Amoco, and Whiting announced its decision to pause the project indefinitely, citing economic uncertainty. It is clear the federal government serves as an important partner in building these critical projects that would strengthen our energy security, generate thousands of American jobs, and enhance our global competitiveness. I cannot support a bill that further erodes these efforts. Finally, this bill underfunds essential non-proliferation programs that make our community safer. The 17% cut to the Defense Nuclear Non-Proliferation Account makes it more difficult to combat the threat of nuclear terrorism at a time when our adversaries are strengthening and investing in their nuclear arsenals. The Energy and Water Appropriations Bill is intended to promote economic and environmental health in our communities, lower costs for hardworking families, and address the threat of nuclear proliferation. These objectives should not be partisan. However, this bill neglects to invest in long-term efforts to strengthen our energy security, grow our economy, and make our nation safer. I urge my colleagues to reject the partisan legislation, instead work in a bipartisan manner to promote the health and safety of our communities. Thank you. I yield back.
Thank the gentleman for his comments. Seeing no amendments, I now recognize